Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. What a day it has been. I've seen everything run the gambit. And of course, Lyndee and Shaun have to cause the most shenanigans out of everyone, right? I always have a great time listening. So I have quite a lot of choices for you guys today. I mean, I've got a whole list. What do you guys want to see first? I've got dyed paper. I've got the new Winter Prince kit. I've got some really cute seed packet paper button little paper craft packs, and I'll open one up and show you. Let's see. Well, you know, I can also give people a couple minutes too, because it looks like there's a bunch of people here, and I just want to give everybody time to get here as well. Thanks for holding up chat, Vanessa.
Oh, you're welcome.
We also have some originals from Katie, some soft sculptures that are prototypes for her new art installation. And I had the question the other night what an art installation was. Well, an art installation is generally a group of art pieces, whether it's paper crafts or whether it's paintings or sculptures. They are generally grouped together in a whole thing. So my mom is working on an installation for next spring, and she had some prototypes that she made, and we don't really know what to do with them because they're not good enough to put into the art installation, but they're perfectly awesome for people to enjoy. So we have those as well. So any preference on what you want to see first?
That's awesome. Anyone?
Everybody's probably wiped out from Thanksgiving.
So fun.
I could go with the Winter Prince kit first if people want to see that.
Oh, you can make me small.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. That way they can see your goodies.
There we go. So let's just start with
winter paper.
Yeah, we'll get people all warmed up. And Lyndee's like, yes, winter paper, please. Okay. So I am calling this new kit, and I only have 2 on offer today, but I have a third one. And if you guys have interest, I will print them out and do a little short video on them later. I'm going to call it New England Winter Walkabout. And they're different. They're some bluish, some white, some dark. And so Vanessa, when we go and actually do the sale part, I'll give you all this information again. But the Bountiful Harvest is the one that I haven't actually printed out, but I can show you some of the photos on my phone and see if anybody's interested in those. So I have backgrounds and I have holiday happiness. So I'm going to set this aside. The backgrounds kit is cool. Just like all the other print kits, are 20 pages of premium photo matte presentation paper, and they're single-sided, so you don't feel like you're guilty about like using up or having to decide. I hate that, trying to decide which side I want to use on the pretty papers.
Yep.
So here is the Winter Walkabout, New England Winter Walkabout backgrounds. These are just most of these pictures were taken fairly local to me. And this was a day, all of these trees are encrusted with ice.
Wow. Beautiful.
And any altering that was done on these was done by me in the computer. I didn't use any AI to alter these. This was a foggy day. This was sunset over the lake. Nice background, lots of space to write. Thanks, J-Mac. This looks really kind of funny because I actually took this picture from inside my car.
What?
Yeah,
cool.
Radiation that's part of that is the cars changing.
Wow.
But it looks so cool, I left it.
Beautiful.
There's another background. ice nodules. I thought those were really neat.
Wow.
No, what? Rub-ons? Who's rubbing what?
I know. I was like, rub-ons? I don't know. I was like, I'm just going to leave that.
Homemade rub-ons. Well, Brenda, I'm not really sure what material I'd have to buy to make rub-ons. I could look into it and see, because some of these might be kind of cool to use pieces of it.
Oh, yeah, like collage. Yep.
Well, I mean, what I like about some of these is that they really just create texture. Like, the whole point is not to have just a beautiful picture, but so that you don't feel guilty cutting them apart either. This was taken from my backyard.
Whoa.
This is actually a sunset in winter. That was a gorgeous day, and I only boosted it to make it look like it looked to my eye.
Gorgeous.
This is a real house, everybody. Oh my gosh. I was like, I need a picture of that.
That is so cool. Look at that. That's nice. That's a beautiful home.
I almost called this the winter gingerbread or something. Because for those who don't get snow in winter, this is a safe way to have snow in your life.
Yes, seriously, because I live in Tennessee and it never snows here. Like maybe once every 5 years or something, we'll get 2 inches.
Careful, don't blind yourself.
Yeah, that's true. I'll say that.
Okay, this looks like nothing, but it actually is a picture of all the prints in the snow. So I thought it would make a nice little subtle background.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
There's lots of mist in the air for this one, so it kind of turned it blue. But this is, there's a waterfall like right here, and all that mist was encrusted on the trees and stuff. Very cool.
Wow. Goodness.
This poor maple tree was almost touching the ground.
That is crazy cool.
And these are leaping prints from my dog.
Oh,
Isn't that great?
That's precious.
More great background material. I love the textures in these with the contrast. Oh, sorry, Cindy. I'm glad you found us.
Yes, Cindy, yes. She is like, where'd everybody go?
We're going to try to cause shenanigans, but I don't know how good we're going to be at it. Lyndee and Shaun are hard
Hilarious.
Oh, sorry. Hear me. She heard something. I'm sorry about that. And she's obsessed. Enough. Goodness. Hey. She doesn't how fast as me always. That's Shaun. She always sasses me. Enough. I thought you would like to see the wheelbarrow. It's not an old red one, but
It's cool. Beautiful. Oh.
sorry.
So pretty. It's gorgeous.
My house is almost 100 years old. That's my garage.
Wow. Oh, so you have the detached garage. Yes.
The carriage house. The doors need help. But
It's amazing. Oh, I would leave them. I love that.
I built this fence and the gate for my dog.
Oh, sweet. Look at all that snow. I can't believe that. Wow.
Oh, this wasn't a big storm either. I mean, there's only like 5 inches or 4 inches on the roof there.
Yeah, Lyndee, I do too. We're all like, leave the doors, even the
I know. I love them too, but they need to be reinforced so they don't die. Anyway, so this one, I want to put this one in, Vanessa. This is $25. And it's called, you don't have to write the whole thing, but it's New England Winter Walkabout Backgrounds.
Okay.
Winter backgrounds is probably fine.
Okay. And then I hit go.
And
yes,
notepad here. So
it's gorgeous.
If you read them off to me, I will write them.
Okay.
And if for people who do not, we need to probably take a banner or something. If you've never been a publisher before and I don't have your information, or if you have, you can send me an email. I do not remember how to do that. Banners. There we go. Banners. Create a banner. There we go. At gmail.com. Let's see here. Scroll across the bottom.
Rebecca said, what kind of printer do you have?
I invested. Okay, one second. Add banner. Is it? Show. Yay! Oh, I'm purple. You said the same thing. I invested in an Epson 8550, so I can print up to 13 by 19, I think it is, in size. The only problem with printing that size, I can actually show you a print before we end today, is that it will cost you an arm and a leg to mail it. If anybody wants a professional print, I can work on pricing one for you of any particular image, but just email me and we can talk about that.
Cool.
There's the winter one.
Gorgeous.
And go back.
Yeah, the paper. Yeah.
It is all about paper, Cindy. Definitely. All right, here. Actually, we'll call that round one. I did have some stuff prepared. So now, how about round two?
It is beautiful, isn't it, Dana?
Okay, so this is the booster pack. I'm just calling this one Holiday Happiness.
Okay.
It is $12.50 and it is 10 pages. And I'll just go through these really quick for you as well. So some Christmas cactus that was getting ready to bloom. Poinsettias. I never know if it's poinsettias or poinsettias. I know it's poinsettia.
Yeah.
Some people say it both ways.
Oh, it is beautiful. Cindy's saying gorgeous, gorgeous.
I just love this printer. And if you've noticed this line here, I will clean the printer before I print anybody's kit. So they won't have that. And a close-up. What can we can't have all those without a close-up.
Oh, yeah.
All that wonderful leaf vein texture.
Wendy said depends if you say pecans or pecans.
Well, but it's not pronounced pecans because it doesn't have two E's.
Oh.
At least that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That's right. Yes. Gorgeous.
I'm probably going too slow. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're doing fine. These are beautiful.
Do not eat the yew-berries or the plant, but they are gorgeous.
Wow. Goodness.
I can't remember where I took this picture.
Oh, that's so pretty.
I altered this one because I kind of wanted the darks to be really dark and the brights to kind of pop. So this one, again, I wanted it to be a little bit more like a background that just can pecans.
Pecan. Pecans.
That's the holiday pack.
Pecans. Oh, great. Miss Lyndee would like one, hon.
She wants one.
Yes. So pretty.
You got it, hun. Thank you. And I have been known to work with people on a payment plan. Just email me and we can work something out.
Leah said your paper takes all kinds of mixed media very well.
Yes, this stuff is, I can get this wet and then come back to it later and it hasn't bled. Once it dries, it looks almost the same. So it's kind of cool. Does anybody have any interest in seeing the previous print kits? Because I did pull some out so that, because I know a lot of people were asking about the industrial grunge and the fall kit. And some of the fall kit can be used for winter.
Pearl said, what kind of camera do you use?
Honestly, Pearl, I use my iPhone camera.
Wow.
Good job.
Wow.
My giant thing.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, Leah wants to see the fall kit. So we'll start with the backgrounds. This is called A Walk in the Forest. This is the background kit. Also 20 pages. I'll flip these. I'll try to flip these a little bit quicker just because for time, in the interest of time. This is really all about, and you can put this in any time, Vanessa. This is
okay,
$25. It's 20 pages. Yeah.
Okay. And what are you calling it?
Just put forest background.
Forest. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Make it easier for you.
Okay.
Like I could see this one being used with a Christmas, like a Christmas vintage.
Oh yes.
Oh, this wasn't the forest.
Oh no, Stacy, it's 25 for the kit.
For the whole kit, yes, not for the page. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
That would be pretty cool. Oh, Lyndee would like this also.
Okay, I got you, Lyndee. Thank you. This is actually a living tree. It's standing. It's, I think it's this way, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stacy said, okay, praise God. 20 pages in the kit, J Max.
Yeah, 20 pages.
It's cool.
The spider web. Love the spider web.
Oh, Leah Brannon would like one.
Thank you, Leah.
This is the fall one, Stacy. Yep.
The fall. This is not the industrial grunge. I'll show that one if you want me to.
Cool. Oh, so pretty.
I just love this root. It reminds me of a hand.
Oh, it does. Whoa.
It's like a tree sprite.
Let's see.
Almost all of these pictures were taken in New England, except this one was taken in Kentucky when we went out to the Happy Paper People retreat. On our way back, I took this picture. Some more seaweed. These were the seaweed was taken in Maine.
Maine. Wow.
And what's New England without some granite? And some quartz and feldspar.
Yes.
And I don't know, has anybody ever seen wintergreen? the plant.
No.
So you know the flavor. This is wintergreen with the berry. So when you break, the leaves are very leathery, and when you break them, you can smell the wintergreen oil.
Oh, neat.
Hi, Diane. Thank you.
Diane. Oh, there's a close-up.
Yes, of course. You have to have a close-up of the fairy hand.
Love it.
Flipping somebody off. Another one that would work well with Christmas. With the birch bark.
So pretty.
Here's a close-up of the knot in the birch and all the cracks. Some decaying ferns for you.
Oh, neat.
Hello, mysterious voices from beyond. Diane. Okay, that's the background. You already put that one in, and we got a couple people, right?
Let's see. I think I did. Yeah. I haven't seen anybody since Leah. Brandon, did you get Leah?
I did. I got Leah. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So here is, we'll just do this one as round 4. Not that my Post-its are going to behave themselves. So this is the, this one's called Golden Splendor. Also part of the fall kit. It's the booster pack. It's 10 pages and it's $12.50. So Golden Splendor might be easy to type.
Okay. $12.50. Got it.
This was taken on a foggy morning. I love the decaying hostas. These are the elephant ear hostas. They're in my front yard.
Oh.
This is not a pumpkin, though it might look like it. It is a hosta leaf. Mysterious voices for sure. Oh. All right, here's this one. And this one. I printed this one really big on a 13 by 19. It came out really cool. Another hosta leaf. And a close-up of the gold leaves. The sun was shining through these that day. Thank you, Leah. I got you. Okay. I'll move on to the last one. This one is called Before the First Frost. This is round 5.
Okay.
10 pages, also $12.50. Oh, let's see here. Here we go. Yes, that is a spider web.
Oh, wow.
In the cedar tree.
It's cool.
This is not quite as, I don't know how pink it looks on the on YouTube, but it's not quite as pink as it looks on StreamYard, at least on my computer.
Gotcha.
Sort of a vintaged photo. Got your red and green here. These I just love. I would like to fussy cut them.
Oh.
Or just like cut around the edges of a bunch of them and have it as like a textured page. So you cut away, whoops, you cut away a section of it.
Oh, wow.
I think this is one of my favorite pages in here. The close-up and texture of the decaying oak leaves. And a little bit of barberry for you. All right, and that was before the first frost.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, industrial grunge it is.
It is gorgeous, Diane.
Thanks, Diane. And they all come, this is an example of how they will come to you. I just like wrapping things in pretty paper. I had so much fun taking these pictures. This is round 6. If I'm not careful, we'll spend all of our time on these.
It's beautiful. And this put industrial grunge.
Industrial grunge backgrounds. This is the 20 pages, so it's $25.
For $25. Gotcha.
Yeah. Mine too, Leah. I had so much fun at this place. When I go back again someday, I will be taking more pictures.
Yeah.
This is the steel stack in Pennsylvania. And this is lit. It really was peeling.
Wow. Amazing.
I love this page.
That's neat. Do you know?
I think you got it on not this paper. I think you got it on like regular paper, and it. I can look in my stuff, Rebecca, but I think you might have purchased it on. It's like 28-pound copyweight paper, and it's not as intense of a color. I can look. Just send me an email, Rebecca, and I'll look for you and see what it was you got. Moving along, Jen. Moving along. It's taking too long.
Oh, I love that blue.
Me too.
Goodness.
Am I still making leaves? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Stacy, I do too. The colors are just gorgeous. Oh, Leah. Okay. Wow.
Yes, Leah, your work was amazing. I loved seeing it. She took one of those blue pages and made a journal card out of it. It was fantastic. And she added some texture. And I think Lyndee said this was her favorite page.
Oh.
It's so crusty. Okay, that's the backgrounds. And if there's no takers today, just send me an email.
It's beautiful.
And here is the Industrial Grunge booster pack called Abandoned Doors and Windows.
Ooh, neat.
So you get Lusty House, and this is $12.50.
$12.50. Okay. And oh, huh. It's cool.
We couldn't go into any of these places. These were all walled off. We were up on a catwalk.
Wow.
I love how this door is held on literally by a wire.
No. Wow.
This is you were talking about this one, Wilhelmina?
Oh, yep. Me. So abandoned doors and windows. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Maybe. Gotcha. Thank you. I want these industrial kits. Can I get on Tuesday? You mean you want to purchase them later? Is that what you're saying, Stacy?
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Just send me an email and we'll work it out.
Cool. Oh, look at that blue. Oh, wait.
I love how it kind of like looks like people were just here. And this is sort of the modern in front of the abandoned. This one, I almost didn't see this door. It was hidden way in the back, away from where we were, past the flower bed that was in front of it. Me too, Stacy. Me too.
Oh, wow.
This building is literally huge, and you'll see the inside of it in the next bit.
Wow.
Right? That's what happened when I was walking around the place, Stacy. I totally get it. Okay. And then this is Abandoned Mechanics. So it's still the Industrial Grunge kit. This is the Abandoned Mechanics Booster Pack.
Okay.
Also $12.50.
Okay.
10 pages, single-sided.
Gotcha. No, it's too
this
cool.
Is the inside of this building. This is probably as tall as my house.
Wow. What kind of factory was that? Or
it was a steel production mill. They in World War II they were putting out one battleship per day in 1945.
whoa. Thanks, Diane. Thanks,
Yes, Stacy, I do offer it in black and white as well.
Oh, neat.
I don't have any printed right now, but it is pretty cool because it just brings everything into that neutral focus.
That
Although if you like the turquoise and the rust, I mean, there's that too. And look at the crust on these belts.
Oh.
The leftovers, and then there's this plant growing up here. It looks
how cool.
This is an elevated train track. It's actually not on the ground. The ground is way down below.
Oh.
This is that same building, just further down.
Diane.
Okay, that was Industrial Grunge. So those are the prints kits that I have available as we speak. So if you are interested in, I can put you down for one today, or you can message me at the email address, and I can work with you on making a purchase. Okay, so moving on. Let's see here. I have a FiddlyBits pack, because why wouldn't I?
That's right. That's right, girl.
I was selling these for $35. There's like 65 plus pages of stuff in here. And today they're only 20. So
Right.
this is a hand painted tree that is ready for you to decorate. I did the tree. There's some little bits and bobs in a glassine bag.
That's cool.
Book page pockets. And this is an index page from a history of Western Civ book, I think. Wow. I think it was from the 70s, so it's just vintage, not antique.
Great.
Some prints that I had printed out for something and I don't want anymore. These were open source images, so no worry about copyright there. Some of these are vintage fabrics. I could not tell you where all of them came from because I had a woman who used to give me vintage fabrics, the kind that she couldn't resell. This is a vintage piece of eyelet from a negligee. I cut it apart. It's a cotton negligee, and when it takes dye, absolutely gorgeous. These are vintage styled cards. They're not actually vintage. They are reprints of. I picked these up at some woman's house. But I have a bunch of vintage and antique book pages in here. This is the Vicar of Wakefield. It had no copyright on it. It was so old.
Oh.
This is from the 1950s, so you'll know, if you know about paper, you'll know pulp paper degrades fast because it's full of acid. So that's why you get this really dark caramel color, but I thought you'd like it. Some more random, I think this is from this is How to Study Pictures. This is, I think, from 1901. Introduction to French Painting was from the early 1900s. A piece of rice paper that had leftover dye spots that I made. Who doesn't like little plaid? Oh. These two pages are from a French thesis, fiduciary thesis, from 1891. They are very, very fragile, so I've stuck them in the middle. So you'd have to decoupage them onto something. This is an envelope that was partially embossed, so there's some texture on it. This is a play from the 50s or 40s. This is just, what do you call it? It's, I don't have any words. The books about things.
The thing.
People, not people, animals, insects, whatever.
Critters. It's a critter page.
This is a Norton Anthology page. These are awesome. They're not old, but they're super thin and fun. And then there's lots of different pieces added in here. Plus, I have 5 pages from a Harper's New Monthly Magazine from 1889 and 8. Wow. Also in the middle where they'll be protected. You remember these guys?
Oh my gosh. The things we never kept up with, they should have.
Tags ready to decorate. This one I put the price on. I thought it was kind of cute. Wrapping paper that went to probably several gifts before it finally got recycled. A quote from Benjamin Franklin. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. I don't think this is in every single one. It just happens to be in this one.
She said it's not in every one, okay?
Pattern paper, pattern instructions, a piece of a calendar, some off prints, and there will be more in here, guys, because I got some other stuff to throw in. Paper I've dyed over the time frame. Failed prints. This is not. This is just heavy copy paper. So if you get it wet, it'll make really interesting textures.
Oh, neat.
Like cardstock, side paper. Anyway, there's a lot of textures and things in here to play with.
Wow, those are cool.
A piece from a map, I think, river classifications. A really, really old coloring book page. It will fall apart if I look at it wrong. This is not old. This is actually from a local, what do you call those? The farm books where you, community something or other, grower farm. This is from this says 1885 on here. This isn't from 1885. I think this is from the 1960s. This is from a women's college magazine.
Neat.
And there's some vintage music. This is from a Sears catalog from, I think it's Sears. It might not be Sears. It might be the other one, Ward, 1935.
Cool.
So that's stuck down in here where it's protected. More music paper, some older, some not so older. And so that's this pack.
Then put it in now for 20, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I love that painted tree. It's so cool.
And I have 3 of these.
Okay.
And once they are gone, they are gone, because I have not made any more that are like this one.
Cool.
No, they don't, Diane. It's kind of late.
We all need Red Bull now. Woo!
Red Bull. All right. We'll go to something that might be a little bit more affordable for people.
Oh, cute.
I have 20 of these. This is sari silk on the outside. And I left them I will leave them unsealed, but I left them unsealed because I wanted to put more stuff in them. But this is what they look like right now. They have, this is vintage style. This is not actually vintage. It's just craft paper that looks really cool. So it'll take coffee dye or distress inks. It'll be really fun. You and Shaun are cut off the Red Bull. Do you remember how we took messages at work before voicemail?
Oh my goodness.
And then in here is a variety of things. So there's a piece of blue ribbon and strings. I'm gonna end up tying myself up here. This is vintage cotton from, I don't know whether it was the 90 that I showed you earlier that had the eyelet lace on it or something else, but there's a variety of different fabrics in here. There's a piece of the eyelet. Each of the packs has a piece of the eyelet, and it has a piece of this blue. This is woven, but it moves really well, so it'll go really nicely as texture underneath an element. Like if you're making a cluster, there's a piece of this sheer fabric and a piece of this vintage curtain. But I thought this would make such a great little belly band. So every single one has one of these in it as well. So, and then in this little pack that I have wound all these threads around, I don't know if I really want to undo them. Let's see. Can I do it? Is a piece. So not every piece of the plaid is the same size, but I made sure that you had a bulb pin and a few beads and a button.
Oh, cool! So you could.
So they're all kind of like blue themed ish, and so this is literally a kit ready to make your own cluster or page embellishment.
Cool.
Little embellishment pack. So I these are just $3.50.
$3.50. Okay, let me put those
I
in.
have a whole bunch of them available. So if somebody wants one or 2 or 10, it's up to them.
Gotcha. Cute.
And I may throw a few extra things in here as well. I think everybody fell asleep.
Everybody's like, hello. We need Shaun making animal noises again across the screen.
And no, Penelope, she doesn't mean you.
Cool. I love it.
Oh, I can't tie today. I'm just doing like it's all lopsided. Oh, he is still all wrapped now, Lyndee. That's a little TMI, don't you think?
All rowdy. He's still running around. He's like, I survived my first live. Whoa!
Okay. I know I mentioned that I was going to have Charles Dickens books. These are alter your own book kits, and I will be adding more to these.
Oh.
But I can't tie. Stay away from the sharp. Yes, no sharp stuff for me. It's all up out of reach right now, so I think I'm safe. So I have put together a variety of, and each of these packs is different because I've put together a variety of embellishment type things to go with it, because this is what I'm calling an alter your own book kit. Diane. So I'm gonna set this stuff aside right there. This is the book. These are the 1867, 1868. I'm not entirely convinced they were printed then. They are not rag paper. They are pulp paper. But these are selling for the book alone between $10 and $15. This whole kit is $20. So Charles Dickens, alter your own book kit. And if you want, oh, and some of these have things in them. So like this was in here.
Oh.
I'm leaving it. You can see it actually dyed the pages. I have kept one of these, and if you want, we can alter the book together. So predictive text is ruining comedic relief. And so along with the book, and like I said, I'll be adding more to these. This was what I could gather in the short span of time I had to put these together. There are a ton of you guys remember these, right? Fabric samplers. So I pulled things apart and added colors that I thought might go with the kit. Oh. So one is sort of They could be Christmassy themed.
Lyndee said me, and then this one in all caps.
Okay.
This one.
Yes, this one. All right, Lyndee. Well, we'll just show the rest of this one. How's that? I've got some. Oh, and this is perfect, Lyndee. This one, look. This one is perfect for you.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
So,
that's hilarious.
There's some pages from Shakespeare in here. So these all these
cute.
edges are all pages.
I love it.
There will be some pages from, this one actually has a little folio from a 1950s garden.
Too cool. Very cool.
Here is a piece of
Hilarious.
There's this woman on Etsy, the friend of mine who I buy stuff from all the time. I'll show you. This is the kind of stuff I buy from her. Is like she sells antiques. And do you not love this? This is awesome.
Oh,
One of the original.
that's nice.
So,
oh, wow.
The kind of stuff I buy from her, but when I buy stuff from her, she loves sending me random paper ephemera because she knows what I do. I've made her a couple of journals. So here is some vintage tissue, and all of her tissue papers and stuff are usually vintage, if not older. So this is the kind of gold tissue paper that's like not the modern kind of gold tissue paper. It's the papery kind. A piece of that in here.
Cool.
It is one other Christmas themed kit. So we've got some wired sheer ribbon, some white ribbon. Did you put this in yet? Or did I?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
It's like way up there.
Oh.
Some pieces from, so I love the texture on this. I like working with textiles in my art. I think you've probably seen some of my pictures, but I love this kind of texture. That's so much fun. Here is, I don't know what these are. I got these from Marianne when I went to retreat. But it's basically a frame that you can alter and do something to. It's like a metal foil is what's around it, so you can put an old picture in that. It'll be really cool. It's in there, right? You're not even done showing it. And this is a piece of rat tail cord that was probably tied around something I bought from that woman. There's a little tassel I made out of spare yarn. Here is some tassel that's actually taken apart so you can turn it into multiple tassels. I'm not going to pull on it because it's loose. Here's a leather tag. Some red ribbon. Some vintage cotton.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Some more of that textury, satiny stuff that you would never want to sew with. Oh, here's a I don't know whether this was modeling paste. This was
cool.
It's a textural element, I guess.
It's very cool.
Piece of green cloth, piece of green floss.
Yes, Cindy said, "Yep, one of those." Yeah.
Rip, there, satin is amazing. I found a wedding dress at Goodwill a few years ago for $35. It was a $70 dress, but it was like the half price tag, and I bought it for $35. I cannot bear to put it up though. It's so pretty. So thank you, Lyndee, for this, and there will be more goodies within the pack, and it will be wrapped really pretty. This was just a temporary cover because I don't want to. I didn't want to lose all the stuff that I had with it.
Yeah.
All right. So I have 9 of these. So, but that's it. I don't have any other Charles Dickens books. Those are the only Charles Dickens I have. So if you want me to show more of them, I have a sort of a blue and yellow themed one. I've got one other Christmas one. As far as coloring is concerned, I'm happy to show that. And I don't even know if we're on the right number. Sorry.
Oh, you're so cute. I know. I'm bad about that. Yeah, I'm bad about that.
It's going. I'm in chat here, catching up. Okay, so I've got the one from Lyndee.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm used to putting them in right after somebody says the price. So it's like my brain.
And Lyndee, see, I'm writing your name on this so that.
Oh, yeah, that one. That was cute.
And next thing I could show it, unless people want to see more of those kits. Oh, she wants to see the blue one.
Oh, cool.
Let's see if I'm guessing right. Oh, no, this is the neutral one. He didn't even get right. I did it. Second try. How about that? In the art.
It's meant to be.
This would go really well with the dyed paper that I have ready for you as well. Let's see here. I gotta have this. I dyed these tickets.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Some scrap dyed paper in blue. A blue toggle bead. It's got 2 grooves for your, not that it's actually going to focus, but 2 grooves for your cord.
Nice.
Some napkin. Some eyelash yarn. Don't ever try to crochet with this stuff. It sucks.
Oh.
A crochet test I did. This is actually, I think, 35% wool.
Ooh, nice.
This is some of the same yarn. It's a little tinsel. Here's some that's loose, not actually tied up with anything. More yarn. Can you tell I like yarn and textiles?
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Don, yes.
Yes, Dawn, yes.
Yarn. These are some of my favorite things to work with. These are the crumply dyed bits of paper that come out of my dyeing process when a page gets really tattered. So these are from me doing the dyeing. So I thought those would go well. They create great texture on the page. More eyelash trim, lace. Not lace, sorry. Couple of stickers. This is a punch from a back of a playing card. So also blue. And what's a junk journal without a tea bag? A tea bag.
There you go.
And this one had what a desolate place would be a world without a flower.
Yes, Rebecca.
Oh no, it never makes it.
Yeah,
it never makes it to the trash.
I'm following my family to the recycle bin all the time. Like, don't throw that back and use that.
Oh my god, it's terrible. Another piece of that.
That's good paper. Give that to me.
Oh, I have a stamp that says "From me to you with love," and I had a spare one. Put that in there. It's also stamped in blue. Oh. So same thing. This has some of those pages in it, and here is the book. Ooh, we got more ribbons and stuff, and lots of blues and greens. And this one happens to be blues and greens. I thought it was just blue. And some gray. I love this one. This is a great one. And the parts that have paper that you can try peeling off the paper, warming it with like your hot iron. Some of them have a little bit of paper up where it was stapled. Or you can just cut it off. I chose to leave the papers on because sometimes leaving the paper on leaves you more structure for things like a pocket.
Diane. Where do you get that? What store did you get that from? You should share.
Okay, what did I miss? If you get one, we can all craft and chat together. That's right. Okay. So there's the blue one. Any other requests? I have a neutral one. I've got the blue and yellow. Where'd my paper go? Here it is.
I glue my tea bags together and color them with watercolor to make pages.
Nice.
Oh. Charlotte, I want to buy some of that naughty night tea. Oh, Lord.
These tea bags, I don't know if you guys noticed. This is traditional medicinals, and they're mostly papery. They're a little bit smooth, but you could coat it with a little bit of matte medium to get rid of what's left of the shine. But this is not like the other tea bags, you know, the ones that are foil lined. Yeah, and they're papery on the inside. Anyway, not that I'm trying to sell tea.
Not that I'm promoting this brand.
I just had to show the naughty night tea again.
Just saying.
Okay. Should I move on to dyed paper? Because I have four new colors.
Ooh, cool.
And I have some colors that are left over that if somebody is interested.
Uh-oh.
I have some new colors. I'm just getting rid of the numbers because obviously it's not working. There's some new colors that if anybody is interested. The paper packs are 50 are 50 pages for $30. So, and I when you buy paper, I ship it flat rate because it's the cheapest way to ship it to you. And I can fit 150 pages in one envelope. If you buy other stuff, then the shipping only goes up a little bit because I would use a box. This is called Winterberry or Holidays Berry or Hollyberry Days.
They are killing me.
Oh, troublemaker. So this, I don't know if you want to put this in if anybody's interested. I'm just flipping through this one first. I know everybody loves colors. It's getting late. And each pack is pretty much, you know, a mix of the colors and otherwise. If I'm going too fast, let me know.
Oh, they're so cool.
If you were paying attention, you could have counted.
Wow.
Okay, so that's the red one. I don't know. Do you want to put these in separately, or do you want to?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so we'll just call that one Holly.
Holly. Okay.
And it's $30.
$30. Okay.
I'm happy to like do a half and half too. If you've got two colors you like and you only want to buy one pack, I'll split it in half.
Okay, cool.
So this one is Winter Skies, and it is sort of a French blue to a light blue. So
and you call it what skies?
Winter Skies.
Winter. Okay. Got it.
Well, just so you know, they go well with some of the pages in here. Dun, da, da.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, and Miss Charlotte said, can you buy a mix of colors?
Yeah, I would be willing to do that. I have enough packs that I can break a few up. So there are 4 new colors that I'll just show you right now. And then I do have, how many of these do I have? I have, if you like the previous colors, I have 3 variety packs that have some of the previous colors. I have names for all of these.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Um,
I think I bought that one in purple. And oh my God, I love them.
I think you did too.
It's nice paper.
Yeah, so this is the Winter Skies. And again, it's a variety of strengths and dye processes. So you get all these great cloud looking.
Oh, no.
Charlotte, welcome.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how long you've been here, but thank you for coming in. We're all kind of tired after a very long weekend.
So cool, though. I love it.
Yeah, so this pack is a little bit more like consistently dyed than some of the other striations I usually get. That was because this color was made as a response to somebody who requested a custom color. So that is Winter Skies.
Gorgeous.
And the next one I call Midnight Pumpkin. Have you ever seen a Cinderella pumpkin? I don't know if anybody has ever seen the inside of Cinderella pumpkin. They're green and squat and flat, but when you cut them open, the flesh is gorgeous. So
cool.
I dye in large batches, Cindy, and that's why I sell them that way, is so that because most people want more than just 3 pages for $1. And it's more economical for me and for you to get 50 pages of dyed paper because it saves you on shipping. Paper's heavy, so once you start adding up, 6, 12, 15 pages, then you're going to pay more in shipping, and it's harder for me and it's harder for you too. So I just do it this way. I am not. I'm probably one of the few that sell them in large packs, except for some of the Etsy shops I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucy said she's only seen them in packs. Yeah. Lord, nowadays you can find just about anything.
So you can put this one in. It's Midnight Pumpkin.
Midnight Pumpkin.
Yeah, and the name is inspired by Cinderella pumpkin, which is not the fairy tale, but the actual pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh, and for anybody who's new, I use premium color paper, printer paper for my dye.
Yes, it is nice paper.
It has a wonderful texture, and it's plenty heavy enough to do stuff with, but plenty thin enough to make pages in your journals. So, yeah, it's not 20-pound by any means. It's 28-pound paper, and it takes it smooths down a fair amount, but not so much that it's as smooth as it is when I first get it.
Yeah, very cool.
Yep, and I don't iron my paper because who wants to bother? I already touch each page multiple times in the process.
Yes.
What I do is when it's 99% dry, I weight it down with I make sure it's separated physically so that it can't stick together, and I weight it down for a couple of days, and so that's how it ends up so flat. And it has a little bit of the wrinkle, but not a ton of wrinkles. So that's that one, Midnight Pumpkin. And here is this batch came out. This batch I was actually shooting for a different color. I was trying to make a custom color for someone called Maniacal Zombie, and this came out 2 wine colored. So it is called Merlot Madness.
Okay, I like that. I like it.
It does. It totally reminds me of Merlot. There's some that are a little tiny bit browner, and some that are a little bit more Merlot colored.
Wow, that's beautiful.
These came out with more striations. Oh, that's a good one.
Wow.
And I'm going fast only in the interest of time. So if anybody wants to slow down, just let me know.
Beautiful.
No clucking sounds needed.
Or Shaun. He's out of a job right now. No clucking.
I could
No
take
clucking
you
for Shaun.
and go visit my chickens, but they probably would stand up and go, "Who the heck are you? And why are you here?"
What time is it?
I'm trying to.
Yeah. Time to go.
Yeah, and so you'll notice some colors came out a little bit more wine colored and some came out a little bit more muted. So each pack has a variety of them out. Judy. I love it. And I am working on trying to potentially someday have digitals, especially of some of the good dyed papers, because I just want to use that and use it and use it and use it and do it again and again and again. So
yes,
I can't say when that's going to happen because I'm not sure. But some of these really great pages, I took scans of them while they were still wet and more intense. So we'll see what comes of that. If I do, I will announce it. I'll probably, do a YouTube or something to show people and say, hey, this is available. I have to figure out where I would post them for you to purchase and download if it was a digital. And I could also do a prints kit for you, that sort of thing. The nice thing about dyed paper is that it's its own original piece and they're all unique. So there are no
true.
And the texture is, I don't know. I just like to pet them.
Yeah,
I have a hard time because
yes.
I have to pet them for like 2 weeks before I actually put it.
And Rebecca said, is this Ritz dye? Does it bleed?
I do use the Rit dye and no, it does not bleed.
Cool.
Once it's dyed, it tends to stay in the paper. All right, so let's move on to, we only have about 15 minutes left here. Let's move on to the soft sculptures. You guys are, I think you are going to love these. These are the cutest dang things. These are meant to be a sculpture. So these are
so cute. What?
These are the fish that I was telling you about.
That is so cute. Oh,
J-Max.
Yeah, J-Max.
Thank you.
Cute.
So they are meant to, so you can put them on a 3/8 inch dowel. These are not for kids, by the way. These were not built with kids in mind. These were built as a sculpture. So if you get a 3/8 inch dowel, you can stand it on and just to drill a hole in a block of wood or something. You can put it on a stand on your mantle, and that's what these were intended for. So a 3/8 inch dowel, they have an insert that goes all the way up inside. And yes, I'm putting the dowel in the hole. And nobody make a joke, please. That's really bad. But so I have a variety of these available. They are each one, even if it uses the same fabric, comes out different.
Oh, did you see Cindy?
I see Cindy's question. Do you ever do a mix in the pack, like if you decide? So I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, Cindy. I will split, like I'll do half and half, or 4 ways or whatever. If you want to split some, I have enough packs that I can split them up and make a mixed pack for you. It'd be the same price, but I would just show it on your thing on your invoice if you want. Here's another one. This one looks like a salmon. And again, they have this doesn't work as well with an eraser. They will stand up on a 3/8 inch dowel. If you want to put them on a bed or on a couch or whatever as a pillow, just keep in mind that these aren't built with children in mind. So they have chokeable items. They are actual sculptures for an installation. So the smaller fish are $15.
Okay.
And the larger fish, like this one, are $20. These are all prototypes. They're all unique. They have their own flaws. Kind of like Shaun's bags. Shaun, your bags have flaws. But again, we were working on those. So I have got pigs, and I've got look, and some of them have soft sculpture mouths that have been made into them. This is a big fish.
Yeah, it makes them homemade. Yeah, instead of factory where it's all perfect. And yes,
this is a Christmas fish. I like his face. He makes me happy. And again, same thing. They all have the pig sound. Oh, this fish makes pig noises. Shaun, where are you?
Oh, no way. Oh my gosh.
This one reminds me of an Arab Pimo or a betta fish. You know how they're
Oh, wow. It's beautiful.
So this is made with Christmas fabrics.
Wow.
I got to get some fish off the table or I don't have room for more fish. I'm having a problem. I have a fish invasion.
You got to get that fish off the table.
This is Grandma's fish.
Grandma's fish.
This is one of the large fish.
Oh.
And they measure. Oh shoot! Do I have a? Well, hold on. So 8, 16. They're about 18 inches long for the big fish, and the smaller fish is just about 16 inches long, and a slightly different shape. Let's see here. Here's one. Razzle dazzle. This is a large fish. So I am not really sure. Just somebody shout out if they want one of these. Just say, hey, I want the blue one with the orange tail or whatever. Just give me a shout. I'm just trying to show you what we have available here. And these are made with that. So acetate with the reflective backing glued onto the back is how those eyes were made.
Oh.
And a lot of these fabrics, not all of them, but a lot of these fabrics, like this fabric here and this one here, were reclaimed fabrics. And this is a small fish. What's life without a zebrafish?
Yeah, exactly.
So we had a zebrafish, we had a pigfish, somewhere we had a clownfish or tigerfish.
That's funny.
Here's the 60s fish.
Oh.
I don't know. All right. I can move on. Let's see. I think I showed all but one, and the other one fell down. I'm trying to keep them clean. They've been kept in a plastic bag where they couldn't get destroyed by my dog because one of the prototypes she adopted as hers, and it no longer had fins or eyes.
Oh no!
Yes. All right, John. Okay, those are the fish.
Those are the fish.
Those are the fish. Let's see, check my list here, see if I got everybody. I think we're just about done almost here. We did the colors. Does anybody want to see coffee dye paper, cranberry delight, blackberry wine, purple pizzazz, or rust? I have 1 pack of rust left. Ooh. It's rust colored, not actual rust. That's Leah's code. Leah and
she said, "Let me clarify."
Yeah. I got crickets. I don't know if you guys got. Maybe everybody fell asleep.
I think coffee. Yes, Paula said coffee.
Coffee. Okay, I have coffee. Kidding.
Girl. Like out of the blue. It's Jaws.
Okay, Leah, I'll pull that one out next. This is the coffee dyed pack. This one is a variety of darker and lighter colorings. This was actual coffee made. I used instant coffee for this because I get a darker color. And the lighter pages were simply left in the water less time because somebody requested a pack of light. You were behaving, Diane. This is the same paper. I used that same 28-pound premium color copier paper. And it's the same price. Coffee dyeing takes a little bit longer than the RIT dye, just because you have to tend to it sooner or it will stick together. Following the fish. LOL, Jaws. So this is what I have on hand. I have 4 packs of this available right now. Who asked for coffee? Was it you, Paula? Yeah. And some of them I have made sure to include some of the wonderful grunge that you can get out of the coffee dyed paper. I have in the past specifically made some very grungy paper packs, but those all sold really quickly. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Funny thing that. My camera's tired as well. And these have a very mild coffee scent. I use a little bit of vanilla extract when I dye, which kind of masks the coffee scent, so that they aren't as strong once they're dried.
And is that 30 as well?
Yeah, that's the same price. I just do all the same price. And this is I'm already chuckling at you guys. This is the blackberry wine color. And this has lots of different speckles and dye strengths and come on, focus. There we go. And this paper, what I found out about this paper actually completely by accident, I was waiting for someone at an appointment. So I was in the car and the sun was going down. And I was sorting paper. I brought paper with me to sort because I knew I was going to be waiting. And I happened to hold it up to the light. Let's see if it'll do it. And there's color inside the paper where it's white on the outside. So this is white on the outside or white-ish. And it's got purple color inside the fibers of the paper itself.
Wow.
So that was a really fun, happy accident. I really, really like them as like window clings, for example, because you can see more colors in the paper when you shine light through it. So this is the blackberry wine color.
Okay, let me put that in.
I did leave a few pages in this particular pack where they're mirrored, they were dyed together. I don't know if you can see that. So they were left together while drying and also while dyeing. So here's another one. So that they make a really interesting pattern when put together.
Oh, Miss Leah, like one.
Thank you.
Yay.
That's what I was thinking, J-Mac. I actually almost, I have a lampshade that I need to recover, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just take out the plastic gross stuff and put this inside instead? It would kind of match my room because my room is eggplant.
Oh, cool.
I'm not flipping every single page. I'm flipping every couple of pages, but it's 50 pages, Lucy. So less than $1 a sheet, but the paper I buy is kind of expensive because it's nicer paper. So it's not 50 cents a sheet, if that makes any sense. So this is, I got you down for this, Leah. Thank you. And do we have any, so for the last little bit here, do we have any interest in the Katie's Ladies? I know we have some newbies here who have not seen them. These are original drawings by my mother. And Katie is my mother, in case you were wondering. I have a couple. I have a couple of original works from her. This one. This is a canvas wall hanging drawing, but this done in sewing. So this drawing was done with the sewing machine. And this is $45. It's on canvas. It's an original piece of art that you can hang on your wall, and it is signed. It is about 15 inches tall by 7.5 inches wide. It's the materials were fabric, watercolor, and thread, embroidery floss on canvas. You just want to hang it not in a bathroom. You don't want it to get wet. It'll warp the fabric.
Okay.
My dear, that's Katie's Ladies, C-A-D-Y.
Oh, God.
Roll this back up to protect it.
Katie's Ladies. Okay, gotcha.
So this is the wall hanging. And then we still have a couple of packs of Katie's Ladies cards. Now, the pack, these cards have not been rounded. So this pack is, if you buy the whole pack, it's $55. But that's a significant savings because if you want me to break this up, I will. And then they're $4 each. These are original artworks on watercolor paper. So I'll probably need people. We can put it in as a pack first.
Okay.
This is Katie's Ladies and a couple of Katie's dandies. So like, I think this one is considered a dandy.
And they were, I'm sorry, how much?
This is $55.
55. Okay, gotcha.
But this is, you get 20 cards of original artwork.
Wow, they're so
So
cool.
she has this channel is for the kind of the two of us to sort of work together and some of the things that we make. We like to have our hands in a lot of different things. So
Yeah.
I crochet, I make fiber art, I make junk journals, I do the prints that you've seen. That's kind of what I've been selling the most of is prints and the prints and the dyed paper. But you know, I'm also at some point going to be getting into spinning as well. I have a spinning wheel that I bought and refurbished, and I have lots of wool that I need to process. And my mom, she does fiber arts and she does sculpture and she does some jewelry, and she paints. She's been painting for like 40 years, and her paintings are amazing. But that stuff's all on her channel. It's called Kissed Studio, the Epic Art Adventure, or something like that. I can link that somewhere. So I just need to know whether people want to buy the pack. Wilhelmina, are you here? Or if you want me to break them up. Because if I break them up, you could probably, it would probably be more affordable for everybody. But they are $4 a piece if I break them up. So I just need to know what you guys are interested in.
Anybody interested, put it in.
And we are 3 minutes over, so
yeah, just put it in.
Got to do a giveaway of some kind. Or I could just jump in on Lyndee's giveaway later.
Yep.
Because we have a whole day of selling tomorrow as well.
That's right. Yes.
So I will have some giveaways, even if we don't do it tonight. I want to focus.
Is anyone on next?
No, I'm the last one tonight. You've been saved.
Oh, she said you've been saved.
It's been a long day for a lot of people. Everybody did so awesome. I was listening in as often as I could, buying stuff from my fellow creators.
It was so fun.
So amazing
So
stuff.
fun.
So that's one of the packs.
Tomorrow morning, that's right, Sarah. 10 a.m. Two Sister Jam. Yep.
And on YouTube,
that's right. Stacy's Crafty Jam.
Yeah, Stacy's Crafty Jam. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest. Any interest in breaking up the pack, guys? Yes, no? Are you tired? You taking too much blackberry wine?
Going over to see if she's posted a link for her sale tomorrow. No, I don't see one yet.
I think maybe she waits because it's every. I mean, she's on Facebook too, so.
Yeah, I think she was streaming too.
Yeah, and she said it's nice. That's what I remember her saying.
That's right. That's right.
Well, ladies, any gents that might still be here, if you're still here, thank you for staying. And I am just about ready to call it a night. This is only 45. This Katie's Birdies. You don't have to put it in, Vanessa. I think it's probably done, but it's only 45. So if you want it, let me know. If you want a single birdie, it's still $4 per.
They're so
they're like tags or journal cards essentially. And my mom did put her website on the back. She didn't want to sign the front because they were so cute without being signed. All right.
They're so cute.
So I think it's probably time for us to call it a night.
Yes.
Thank you so much for hanging in there. Thank you to everybody who made a purchase. Thank you for coming to everybody's Hop and Shop. It's been crazy and awesome.
It was fun. It was also fun. It was great. I'm working all day tomorrow, but I'm going to try to pop in.
Right?
I can, yes.
Right?
Got to get the deals.
Right, J-Mac? All right. I think I probably put everybody to sleep.
We're all shopped out, exhausted.
So I'm going to say goodnight, and don't forget to pop on to Two Sisters Jam in Facebook, or what was Stacy's Crafty Jam on YouTube.
Yep.
10 a.m. Central tomorrow.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Miss Jenn, honey. I hope you have a good night.